Hi guys, good afternoon. My name's Autumn and welcome to my channel. So I just want to say first off that I am new at this and I have been wanting to start a YouTube channel for quite a while. I just really didn't know how to or what videos I should do. I just never really got around to it. So I thought I would first start it out by doing my 19 and pregnant story. So I just want to say that I am new at this. I am young. I'm only 19, and this is my first baby, and I am single actually, and I'll get into that. But starting off my story, I found out I was pregnant in December 2018, so just this last December. So I am currently pregnant. I am 34 weeks right now. So I got 6 weeks left, so I'm pretty excited. But I first found out I was pregnant. I was dating this guy for about almost 2 years. About a year and a half. And we weren't trying, but we weren't really protecting ourselves, like we weren't preventing. And no, I don't regret it, but sometimes I wish I could go back and maybe restart or at least change a few things, because a lot of things went down that I wish I could change, but I wouldn't change being pregnant for the world, because honestly I'm excited and I can't wait. But I wish things definitely would have played out differently. But anyway, getting into that, we had been dating for about a year and a half. And when I first found out, I was really excited. I was scared. I was nervous. I was shocked. But I missed my period. I was about a day or two late, and usually I don't miss my period. Usually it comes like earlier or the day of. And I missed it, and I was like, this happens sometimes to people. It could just be because I'm stressed, or my cycle just could be off. I don't know. But I went ahead and went to Walmart and I bought like a cheap test, like whatever. Like I didn't think that I was. I just thought, maybe my cycles were just off. So I came back home, and I decided to wait till the morning because they say doing it in the morning is like more accurate. So I waited till I was alone because I didn't want to tell him yet, because I didn't want him to freak out or whatever. Just wanted to make sure. So that night, or that morning, December 4th, I took a test, and like not even 5-10 seconds after the line started going across, it came up positive. And I just stared at it. I was just like, no way. Like, no way does that say positive. But it did. And I didn't really believe it at first. So, like, the next day I took another one, and obviously it was positive. And so I called the doctor, and I was like, hey, pregnancy test came positive. And so they told me to come in, and I still hadn't told anybody yet because I just wanted to make sure. But they came in and they confirmed it, and I was about 5 weeks. And I thought that I was actually 6 weeks, but I was 1 week behind. And so it was around December, the middle of December, before I actually told him and his family, just because I wanted it to sink in a little bit. And I wasn't like hiding it or anything. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't having a miscarriage, or I was still kind of denying it. But around the middle of December, I decided to tell him, and he was actually pretty excited. He wasn't mad or anything. I don't really think that, he would be that type of person to be mad because, we weren't really preventing, but, we didn't really think anything like this, we just didn't think it would happen this soon. I don't know. But I wasn't mad about it. I'm still not mad about it. I was shocked, and I was a little scared, but it's honestly sinking in now that I'm going to be a mom, and I've just accepted it. But going on with the story, we actually, and then December 25th, Christmas, I actually decided to tell everybody, tell my whole family, and I was kind of nervous of what everyone would thought because I was so young. We were both so young, and we've only known each other for a year. But it actually went over quite well, better than I expected. And so we told them at a Christmas party, so I think it was around December 22nd when we told them. And I think I was around 6 or 7 weeks, something like that, when I told them. I wanted to wait till I was 12 weeks, but I couldn't wait that long, and I wanted to tell them at Christmas because I thought it would just be a really cool Christmas present. So I told my whole family and friends, and everyone was just so happy and excited, and everyone had a different reaction than I thought they would. They were all pretty happy, which made me happy. But fast forwarding to when I was around 10 weeks, 10 or 11, something like that, me and my ex-boyfriend, we broke up. And it's not because of the baby, it's not because I was pregnant, it's nothing to do with that. It's just because we just didn't get along very well. We argued quite a bit, and I don't know, we didn't really mesh well as a couple. So we thought that it would be best, and we agreed on it was mutual, that it would be best to just co-parent, be single parents and just co-parent in the best way that we could, which at the time we thought that would be best. And so I moved out. I was living with them currently. I actually was living with them for about a year and a half, so a little bit longer than, we were dating. We started dating in October, and I moved in with them in March. So I had been living with them since March of 2017. And I was actually about 2 hours away from my hometown, which at this point, I've thought about going back home and living with my family because, I missed them and I was homesick. But I decided to, stay in Newton with them. And it was really hard. I didn't really know how to deal with it because I wanted to be home with my family, and then after I found out that I was pregnant, I thought that it was just going to be a lot harder to move. So I just kind of put it on the back burner about moving. I honestly was just going to pretty much stay there for as long as I could. I don't know what was going through my mind, honestly. But I had moved out of their house and moved in with a roommate. I didn't really know her that well. I only knew her for 3 months, but I didn't really know where else to go because they were kind of pushy a little bit. They didn't want me in their house anymore, and it's not because they didn't care about me or anything. It's just because it was a little awkward for their son's ex-girlfriend to be living with them, which it was a little awkward. But I decided to move out with a roommate, and he moved out of his parents' house into an apartment of his own. And after a while, I think it was a couple weeks, I only lived with her for a couple weeks, and I was honestly just ready to go home. I couldn't deal with it anymore. And it's I didn't have anything negative toward them. I was just alone. I felt really alone. After we broke up, they stopped really communicating with me. He stopped communicating with me. And I just felt alone, like I felt like I didn't have anybody. So my best friend came over around Valentine's Day, and I was currently, I don't know, like 12 or 13 weeks, something like that. And I was like, dude, I can't do this anymore. I broke down crying, and I was ready to just go home. So pretty much that weekend, we had planned it all out, and we got all my stuff, and we left. And honestly, that brought quite a bit of drama from the baby's father and his family. And I didn't expect it. I didn't expect them to get mad about it. I didn't expect them to overreact the way that they did about me moving back home. I just think maybe they were scared that I was going to take his kid away from him. I don't know. I don't know what was going through in their minds, but quite a bit of drama came from that, and you know, I felt very attacked. Not in a physical way, but like emotionally and verbally. But I finally was able to get back home and settle in, and I felt like a lot more comfortable. I felt a lot better, more at peace. But then worry started caving in about everything, excuse me, that could go wrong. Like, I had all this fear of, oh my gosh, like, are they going to take my baby away? Are they going to try to get full custody? Like, all of these worries that were just unneeded. And, you know, things were kind of hectic between me and and the baby's father and his family for a while. But I think it started to slow down a little bit the farther along I got. And I just think maybe everyone just had fears. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, just kind of going on. But anyway, my best friend and I, we decided to get an apartment of our own. And this is our apartment. I'm actually in the bedroom right now. But we live together, and it's pretty nice, honestly. I feel a lot more comfortable, a lot more at home living here. But now, me and the baby's father, we don't really have the best relationship, but it's not horrible. We talk here and there, and not to sound anything negative toward him or anything, but some days he's really into this, like he's really excited to be a dad. Like, he'll text me and say, oh, I can't wait, you know, I can't wait to meet him, blah blah blah, all that. And then the next moment he doesn't really talk to me, doesn't seem like he's interested. So it's like a back and forth thing. So I really don't know where he's at this point. I don't know what is going through his head. All I know is I'm gonna be having this baby in 6 weeks, maybe even less, and our whole world is just gonna change. But I am ready. I feel like mentally I'm ready to have a baby. I am young and definitely new at this, but I do have quite a bit of support. All of my family, all of my friends, everyone I know really. And I mean, even people I don't even know that well have helped me out. I mean, I haven't even had a baby shower yet, and I already have so many things, and I feel really, really cared for. But no, we don't have a negative relationship. Me and his father, the baby's father, don't have a negative relationship, and I do feel that we will figure it out eventually, hopefully sooner than later. But the obstacle that we both face is that we both live 2 hours away from each other. So, honestly, kind of worried about what's going to happen between that. Don't really know what his plans are. We've talked a little bit about what we want to do, but not really, we haven't really gone into any detail. And I know that I should, especially since how close the baby will be here, but we'll figure it out. But that is pretty much the summary of what happened, of me finding out until now. And I mean, there's a lot more that went on with it, but that's pretty much, you know, just the basic. Don't really want to get into too much detail, just to keep things, you know, private. But on a positive note, I am having a boy. I'm really excited about it. And I already have his nursery pretty much set up, and I'm doing a baby shower in about 3 days. So this Saturday, the 13th, I have his crib set up, and I got a bunch of diapers, a bunch of clothes, just everything, and yeah. But I really hope you guys liked this video, and I wanted to make this just to get my story out there, just to let other young moms or young dads realize that they're not alone in this situation. That a lot of people can go through situations like this, and they have it worse than I do. So, but I just wanted to get my story out there, let other people know that they're not alone. I'm here for you. You know, I'm going pretty much through the same things. But yeah. So, that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys liked it, and I know that I may have, I don't know, gone on and on and on about it, but I can actually do a belly shot for you guys, so you can see, and I am currently 34 weeks, so if you guys want to see that, sorry I'm on like the floor, but yeah, this is my 34 week baby bump. And I got some stretch marks here. I got like a really big stretch mark right there. My belly button sticking out. But, yep. That is the little man just chilling. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm really excited to see where this will take me. Start my YouTube channel and post more updates and post a labor vlog and all that good stuff. So I'm really excited to see where this is all going to go from here. But thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But my name is Autumn, and have a good day. Bye.